That's a wide body beat.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to Carolina's Armchair GM. I am your host, CJ. I don't know about the rest of y'all, Panther Nation, but I'm tired. I'm absolutely tired of this. Absolutely tired of this. Why, in God's name, do we have to play down to our opponents every single week? And let me know if y'all can hear me because my StreamYard thing is doing something funky right now. But let me know if y'all can hear me or not. But uh, man, um I have this has got to be one of the most frustrating seasons as a Panther fan. I mean, this is worse than last year. You know, as far as the emotional roller coaster that we got going on here. You know, at least last year it was like, all right, we ain't got a chance, and then we surprise ourselves. Okay. And now it's just like, well, damn, we go in here and we can see that, you know, we know we can beat good teams because we go out there and beat good teams. And then we go out here to all the teams that we're supposed to beat and we do this. Do y'all know the Panthers have been favored in they haven't won a game they have been favored in. This would be the 12th straight time. They have lost a game that they were favored to win. The 12th straight time. Let me tell you, man. I'm not gonna lie, y'all know I don't go live after the games. Tony, I sent it to you. Hold on, you know I might send you the wrong one. Hold on a second. You know what? Here, I'm gonna just put it in the chat. Shoot, man. Let me tell you, I'm hot. I ain't even got my YouTube thing on the side that I usually have. You know nothing. I'm so sick of this. I am so sick of this. You know, and mind you, I heard somebody say last week, you know, call Evero, Mr. Evero, Mr. Ejiro Evero. Man, let me tell you, I'm so sick of that damn defense. I can't stand it. All right. Like I said, y'all know I don't go live after games, but I think this is the only way that I can keep from breaking some stuff out here. I really wanted I really wanted to go to town and break something. I walked out the back door and came out here, but everything I passed, I really needed, or everything I passed was my wife's. You know, and I'm like, I can't break that. Cuz you there?
Yeah, man, I'm here. Yeah.
Bruh. I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of this, man. I'm so sick of this.
Yeah, I'm still kind of speechless cuz you know it the minute you know, let me say this. You know why it hurts so bad right now? Why it hurts so bad for me. I'm talking about for me.
Mm,
Dog, we came off a bye. 2 weeks. We had 2 weeks to be
to prepare
prepared.
for these bum ass Saints.
2 weeks, dog. And you know what? I've heard it on whether it be Sports Center, Get Up, wherever. There was like the Panthers have yet to win back-to-back games this year. It's like win, lose, win, lose, win, lose, win, lose. No
Well, we
back-to-back
won 3 in a
games.
row. We won 3 in a row, but since then, it's been
Yeah,
win,
yeah,
lose, win,
yeah,
lose, win,
yeah,
lose.
that's what I meant to say.
Mhm.
Um, and I was like, you know what? We went to the bye week on an emotional high. You know, great victory over the
Mhm.
Rams. You know, it started looking like in the first and the second quarter. The first half was good game planning on, in my opinion, from Evero. Not Evero, I'm sorry, from
Come
Canales.
Canale. Yeah.
Yeah, from Canales. And then it's like, you know, 17-10 and half, what was it? 10-7, no, 10-7 and a half.
And
Then we
7 and a
come
half.
out. yeah, we come out and we score. So, it's 17-7. They drove the
Mm-hmm.
ball down the field. We held them to 3 points. Then it's like the conservativeness kicked in again.
Yep.
Now you just playing to maintain the lead. No, once you got your foot on their neck, man, you supposed to break that shit off on their neck. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
you you know you keep the gas, you keep the pedal to the floor, and they just play too conservative. They look too predictable. I don't know what the hell Ivero was doing the last two drives. Especially, yeah, that last two drives, dog. I really don't have no words because I really don't know how to describe it.
I can tell you what he was doing. He was being a dumbass. That's what he was doing in the last two drives. A
Yeah.
complete dumbass, bruh. Now, mind you, the one thing I wanted to see Carolina do more all season is be a little aggressive. Okay, a little more aggressive. Evero went from, you'd have to go and pray to Allah, Buddha, Jesus, Gimchi, whatever God there is out there to get Evero to blitz, to call a damn blitz.
Right.
This fool out here today wants to blitz every third down. I'm like, dude, how you gonna blitz this much, especially on third down, and then you playing this whack ass zone behind it? Like, come on,
Yeah.
dog. You blitzing, they
Yeah.
not getting through. Roseboom doing his same stuff. Oh, I got a straight shot to the quarterback. I'm gonna touch him on the
Oh
shoulder
my
and go
God.
sliding past him.
That dude, dog. Yeah, I mean, you missed you missed a open sack like you always
Yeah,
do. Then you had a chance to get an interception on the cause, fumble the ball in the air. You don't secure the ball, and then New Orleans, they get it. They recover the ball, so they kept possession. I'm like, dog, I didn't understand it. I didn't understand it. That defense, the last 2-3 drives, especially that last drive, looked like the shit that Evero is known for. You know, I to this point, I don't even want to call it a soft zone because it looks like a weak zone. It ain't even soft no more. It's a
no,
weak zone or a dumb zone or what I, whatever you want to call it. It made absolutely no sense. And then that, on the last play where they got in the field goal range when Tyler Shuck just snuck the ball, right in the middle, dog, you got no defensive lineman. There's nobody in the middle of the field. It made absolutely no damn sense. All they need is a few yards. You just gave it to them on a silver platter.
yeah,
And then on top of that, you get a sportsmanlike conduct on Lathan Ransom because you're going to hit the quarterback and he's sliding.
yo, let me tell you, when I say, it was some dumb penalties by the Panthers. Okay, I'm not disputing that. It was some dumb penalties by the Panthers. But when I say, I hope I never see this joker right here on the street nowhere, but he gonna catch a few from me. I promise you. Him and his
Now,
whole crew.
okay, because I'm about to say, like, it was his crew really calling the penalties, and
I don't care.
he
He
has
got the
to be.
white hat on. I don't care. He got the white hat on, damn it. Let me tell you, I bet never see him walking around the streets of Charlotte. Ah, boy. Oh, my. Bruh. I'm sitting there like, yo, between us effing up and then the refs out there, and mind you, some of the plays you go back and look at the replay, okay, it's what it is. And then some of them just complete crap. Like the holding call on Taylor Moton. Mind you, we were lucky enough to get the touchdown, but still. What was another play? Oh goodness. Oh crap, I'm trying to think of one of the ones they didn't review either. Um Damn, and then what was it? The kickoff. Then ETN had the kick. I swear to goodness, every time Trev ETN gets a decent kickoff, it's a flag.
I don't.
Every single
I'm
time.
gonna have to. I'm gonna have to look at the tape. I mean, look at the film on that when it come out because I don't understand what was the illegal procedure on Bryson Tremaine.
I don't either.
I really don't. I really don't know. I'm pretty sure 9 times out of 10, I'm about 99% sure he lines up in the same spot every kickoff return. I don't know what illegal procedure you get on kickoff return.
Mm.
I yeah.
Bro, he just got promoted to referee this year too. Oh, dog. I mean, it.
Yeah, SC Panther boy. That was a dumb flag. The hand to the face of Bobby Brown. It clearly he had his damn shoulder pads, and it was
Bruh.
pushed up against his helmet. That was that was a dumb flag. They should have gave Bryce that first down because it was clear he got a first down.
Well,
You know what I'm
when
saying?
they went back and showed their replay, they had that one view of it. He was short. His knee was down, and he was just short. That's all well and good. That's all well and good.
Where
But
was the
Dave
ball? But
Canales,
where was the ball when he
his it. Oh, okay. Say this was the first down. His knee was like right here, and the ball was like right up here. He was just short. And to be honest with you, I feel like the challenge should have been good because they set the ball back further than it should have been. You get what I'm saying? He was literally about maybe 2 inches from getting that first down, and they still set the ball back where they had it at, and they were like, challenge over or not successful or whatever. But I guess they were just challenging whether he made the first down or not. So when he didn't, so I guess that's why we didn't get the challenge. We didn't get. Yeah, we weren't able to keep the flag, and you know what I mean, or keep the challenge to keep the timeout. But I'm just like, okay, I'm like Dave, and I don't remember what set he got into, but I'm sitting there like, so you mean tell me on 4th and 1, now all of a sudden you got the Saints defenders diving, getting at you, or whatever. I forgot who it was. Somebody on the left side. I don't know if it was Lewis or Cade Mays. Because I forgot my man name on the Saints. Got through and was damn near laying on the ground, and then Chuba trying to jump over damn bodies, and then missed the first down. And I'm like, cuz, like, come on, man.
yeah.
This is, yeah. I can't take this, man. I can't take this, and I'm interested to see, how many people get out here tomorrow and be like, oh, you know what? It's all Bryce's fault. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say that he sat there and played, exceptional today, but I'm really gonna be curious to see who all's gonna come out here and be like, oh, it was his fault the whole game.
Anybody with 2 eyes or even just one know this loss ain't on Bryce. So but that ain't gonna stop the CTC crew from talking shit and blaming it on Bryce and yada yada
Oh,
yada.
goodness.
So that just shows to me that you're not only watching the game, but you don't watch film neither. So it is what it is. I'm tired of going back and forth with stupid people making stupid comments about dumb shit.
And I think y'all was talking about this or that one on JC Horn. I'm just like, dude, like, and Janelle was like, well, who was supposed to catch that? I said the Karen man on the sidelines. That's the only person that was gonna catch that, or the ball boy, or one of the assistant coaches if they would have been over there.
But to be frank, that flag was right on JC Horn for holding. He was flat-footed. He didn't move his feet, and he got. I don't know if he thought the receiver was going to run a hitch in front of him, and he was trying to stand his ground. But once he realized dude was getting ready to go past him and make a move, he reached around and grabbed him, and that's JC Horn's fault. That's his fault.
Yeah,
I'm not even putting that on the refs. That's his fault because he committed that foul before the ball was even in the air. So to me, I mean to keep it real, that was a good penalty. Yeah, I'm on the Panther side, but I got to call a spade a spade. You know what I'm saying? You got to call a spade a spade. It is what it is.
Yeah. Telling you, man.
You
Oh,
know,
and then
Derek
oh, go
Brown
ahead.
made a dumb decision. You know,
Uh,
late hit on on the quarterback. Lathan
mm,
Ransom, that was a dumbass hit. You know, you trying to
extremely
win the
dumb.
game. You know, it coming down to crunch time. You know what I'm saying? You in the thick of things. Be smarter.
Yeah,
Be freaking smarter, man. Just be
yeah.
smarter.
Hey, and SC Page, man, I'm with you on that one because now I think about, I'm like, yeah, that late in the game, go for the field goal and get the 3 points. You know, my
Yeah.
thing is, and I was sitting there, and I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of nervous because they kept talking about, oh, Carolina's been an excellent team. You know, on fourth down, they're 100% in the last 2 games on fourth. And I'm sitting there like, yo, and let me tell you, okay, I better not see that referee no more. And I don't want to. I never want to see Robert Griffin call another game ever. I don't care who it's for. That was 3 hours of pure hell listening to that fool up there. I don't
Yeah,
ever want to
he
hear Robert Griffin call another game and showing up with that damn maroon suit with a cowboy hat on. Like, bro, where the hell you think you at?
yeah,
Man,
yeah.
I'm so heated. So heated.
Let's see. Check the
Matt
updated standings.
Matt Patricia. All right, hold on. All right, I got it
You know,
right here.
so Tampa Bay is back in 4th place, and we're back in 9th place.
Hey, great.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yo. Let me tell you, we can't
So
we
hold
can't
on.
have nice
It
stuff.
says Tampa Bay wins the tiebreaker over Carolina based on best win percentage in common games. But
Yeah,
Carolina
yeah.
wins the tiebreak over Dallas based on head-to-head win percentage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The thing about it though, the Bucks at least beat the Saints once, and we go out here and get swept by the damn Saints.
But then the Bucks get sweet. Didn't they get swept by Atlanta?
You know what? I'll tell you in a second here. Hold on.
Or they beat Atlanta once this year?
Yeah, they beat Atlanta. They beat Atlanta first game of the
Okay.
season. Yeah.
Yep. So now we got to beat the Bucks twice.
Yeah, or hope well, yeah, nah, yeah, we do, because even if they lose to Miami, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, well, let me tell you.
Hey.
this it's some bullshit, right? But hey, let me say you though, if and I say if if this goes the way this is going for the last however many weeks, okay, so we lost to the Saints. That means we're gonna beat Tampa Bay, we're gonna lose to Seattle, and we're gonna beat Tampa Bay.
That would be ideal. That's
That
the
would be
only
ideal.
that would be ideal.
I,
Yeah,
I'm telling you,
You're
man.
right, SC. We cannot take this
No,
kind of play call into the playoffs on either side of the ball.
no.
Hey, I ain't gonna say what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I was sitting there.
But
We
it's
got up
just
17 to 10. I was 17 to 7, and I said, "Damn!" I said, "I can't remember the last time that the Panthers were up 2 scores." And I was like, "Oh," I said, "You know what? Week 3." I said, "I think that was the last time the Panthers were up 2 scores in the game. If I ain't mistaken, everything has been back and forth, one possession, one possession, one possession." And I'm just like, come on, man. Like we sat there and let the Saints go down the field on a 95. We did this, the Saints did the same thing to us that we did to the Rams 2 weeks ago in that second quarter. Held the ball damn near the entire second quarter.
17 play, 95 yards, 11 and a half minute drive.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yep. Yeah, this is, bro. Let me tell you, this is wild. Let me say, and the crazy thing is, and I said this. I was talking to Clay. I told you this, Tony. I told everybody at work that they're sports fans. We talk about sports. After the Falcons and Bucks game Thursday night, and I was like, you know what? I'm happy, but I don't want to be happy. And I know that sounds weird. I said I'm
Yeah.
happy. Like I'm geeked up right now that the Falcons won, but I don't want to be happy. You know what I mean? Because of this shit right here. Because of this right here. This is why I did not want to get too happy, because I knew this could happen. I didn't think it would happen, but I knew it was a possibility. But I did not think the day was going to go, quite like this. I did not think the day was going to go quite like this. We out there, we out there fighting ourselves, fighting the referees, and then New Orleans, and I mean, and New Orleans was fighting the referees too. You know what I mean? But, bruh, I tell you, man, this is bad. I like hold on. Like the thing says, I hate it here. Let me tell you, I hate. I'm glad that the Panthers' record is what it is, because it could be worse. You know what I mean? It could be a lot worse. But let me tell you, when I say I've hated this season with a passion. I've hated this season. and not not to say that to sound like I hate my team, but I've hated this. I've hated doing this every week. You know what I mean? We go out here and we beat Green Bay and Lambeau. Okay, we beat Matthew Stafford and the Rams here at home. You get what I'm saying? We sweep the Falcons. Okay, we've gotten victories on the road. We play up to our competition and then play down to our competition. It's like every team got to be the damn. Next week I guess we're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to figure out how to hack into Fox, CBS, all the news outlets everywhere, and officially change the Tampa Bay's name to the Atlanta Buccaneers, or the Tampa Bay Falcons. Since that's the only team we seem to be able to get right for. Or maybe they can be the Tampa Bay Rams or something, or Tampa Bay Packers. I'm oh man. Yo, let me tell you.
Well, it don't look good for the Chiefs or the Packers. Patrick Mahomes tore his ACL.
Yeah, he done.
They believe Michael Parsons tore his ACL.
Yeah, I think he's done as well. But yeah, and you right, Malik. Said JC got to make teams respect him, so they purposely going at him. Yeah.
And this ain't the first time against New Orleans. They went at the JC. The first
last
time
game
around.
Yep. They sure hell did.
Now you see that they're in a 3-by-1 formation. They motion the tight end over to the trip side. So he's going to kind of like move to safety. At that time, JC, you got to take inside leverage. You cannot let the wide receiver come and cross your face, because there's no help in the middle. And he did exactly that. Chris Olave got up on his toes, broke that cushion, and bam, was right there.
He tried to go for the pick and missed. And wasn't that the same thing in the last game as well? He went for the pick, missed.
No,
and Olave scored, or he failed.
He just failed.
Yeah. Alpha and Omega here said, "I'm sorry, we lost because our coach quit. That's what makes it so disappointing."
Yeah,
man. Let me say, it's enough blame to go around in this game, but I'm not gonna lie. I was particularly heated with the defense today. Like particularly heated with the defense.
Rightfully so.
We couldn't get no pass rush. Now, mind you, we did get the one drive where they got they sacked them twice at the end of the drive. And I think they got a field goal out of that. Yeah,
we got 3 sacks.
But I'm just saying though, cuz he still had all day. We got 2 of them on one drive, dog. 2 of them on one drive. Evero was blitzing and still wasn't getting to the quarterback.
No, I understand that. I get it. Don't get me wrong, but I'm saying like we were generating there was some pass rush that was being generated. You know what I'm saying? It just at the most inopportune times when we needed a pass rush, he didn't do it. Like those last 2 drives, for one, you notice when we start the game off, Big Bobby Brown was playing nose tackle. You see how disruptive he was
Yep.
from the nose tackle position.
Mm-hmm.
He
Yep.
was
And what happened?
disruptive as hell. We was running the 5-man front, and then as soon as we stopped doing that, they started getting a little run on us. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You hit Jalen Coker, on that sluggo earlier,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's like you went away from him. You
Yep.
went away from him. He was obsolete. You didn't get the
Yeah.
tight ends involved. You know, Bryce threw behind
Ted.
Ted. He threw
Yeah.
behind Tommy Tremble one
Yep.
time. I know there's some throws that he wish he could he definitely could have back. That's everybody. That's every quarterback every Sunday have throws that they wish they can have back. But he didn't have no interceptions, didn't have no turnovers, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Hey,
but
now
yeah,
on that tech catch, because now would you say he still should have caught that ball because the ball hit him right there and I know it was behind him. No, it was behind him, but that ball hit him right there, like right in it. It's not like he had to turn around, and try to catch one of these right here. The ball really hit him like right in his side.
but yeah, it hit
What
him
you
in
think?
his side. It hit him inside, but the corner was right there. He made a play on the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He made a play. I mean, yeah, yes, technically, yes, he still should have caught the ball, but you would have loved seeing the ball a little bit more out in front of him. I
facts.
think,
Yeah,
I don't know if he would have scored, but he would at least would have caught it, would have been a first down.
yeah,
One thing about Ted, I need Ted to be more aggressive in his route running, attacking the ball when he got tight coverage on him. You know what I'm saying? He's too lackadaisical to me when
mm-hmm.
in those situations. You 6'5", 220. You know what I'm saying? I've seen you play in college when you was in Arizona. You know what I'm saying? I know how you was out here just muscling dudes and going up and snatching the ball, contested catches and stuff like that. That's what we need to see. And that's one thing that's been disappointing when it comes to him is that I'm not seeing what I saw when he was in college. It's like
Yeah,
he's too passive out there with his route running and as far as being aggressive attacking the ball, and contested catches and stuff like that. Because
yeah.
yeah.
I feel you. I feel you right, but yeah, because now mind you, if Bryce would have threw that ball in front of him, that was a touchdown. I think that was a touchdown all the way,
Mhm.
all the way. But even still though, even still, I think there was a lot that especially Canales. You know what I mean? If he could go back, he would have probably took the points on that fourth down instead of going for it. You know what I mean? I
What was
and
the
it's
ball? What yard line were we on when we
hold
had
on,
that
I tell you,
fourth and a quarter of an inch?
hold on, I tell you, give me a second. All right, play by play. Okay, down. All right.
Oh yeah,
Let
that's
me
what I just
see.
clicked on too.
We were at the New Orleans 35-yard line. Yeah, so that'd have been what, 40,
Mm,
40, 50-yard field goal.
52.
Yeah, yeah.
The
Fitzgerald could
52
have
yard
made that.
field goal.
I would have.
Yeah.
I would have made. I'd have took the attempt at the field goal on that one.
Mhm.
See the next
Yeah.
DC, we need to get more speed at linebacker and edge. Facts. Oh man, and let me tell you, and then that late in that last drive, I'm sitting there and I see Chase Young just bully Icky ass, and get back there and get the price. I was like, bro,
Yeah.
come on, man.
And at the same time, um
Taylor
Cam
Moton on the other
Jordan,
side.
yes, yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
They were just whipping our tackles asses
Yep.
tonight, pretty much.
I said this a lot last year. I was like, the crazy thing is, when you saw Icky get beat, especially last year, Taylor Moton would get beat too. It's just the Icky man would get to Bryce Young first. You know, and that's what happened on that play. Icky got beat, Taylor Moatman got beat, but Chase Young got Bryce Young first. But yeah, man. Said this is on
They
the defense
scored
for real.
10
Offense
points in the
gave you a
fourth quarter.
10-point lead. Yeah. Yeah.
They scored 10 points in the fourth quarter. We scored nothing.
Yeah.
We scored every quarter except the fourth.
Yep. Yep. I'm let me tell you, I'm so heated. I'm so heated. I can't. That's what I said. I had to come on here and hop on live real quick before because I'm looking. I'm sitting here looking at all this stuff in here, and I'm like, nope, I need this. I need that. No, I'm sitting here looking at the stuff I 3D printed. I said, no, I still gotta give that to somebody. I can't do nothing with that.
Yeah, don't break nothing, cuz don't break nothing.
Man, I said, damn, I said all my yard lawn furniture back here. I said it's still good. I was like, let me not break none of this. I'm gonna tell you, I was so mad. I just all my kids and in there. Janelle, she was cooking dinner, and I just got up and walked out the back door. I tried my best not to slam the back door when I walked out. I don't know if that worked or not, but yeah, man. Let me tell you. Oh, y'all know I try to keep it here. Okay, I try to keep it here. But when I say this game right here pissed me off more than probably any game the last couple years. I'm just it's just like we can't have good things as Panther fans. We can't have good things. Atlanta served you up the division on a silver platter. Okay. All we had to go down here and do was beat the 3-10 Saints. Okay. You've already shown what you can do against good teams. Okay. But why in the hell do you always do this against the bad team? Like I don't understand this at all. Like I really don't. And like I said, I've never seen Evero blitz so much as he did today. And I'm sitting there the entire time, and Janelle sitting next to me. I'm like Evero, don't blitz. It's like third down or something. I'm like, dude, you blitzing. Okay, you blitzing, and time after time, the blitz is not getting to the quarterback. And then you're still playing this parking lot defense, as I like to call it. Okay, and they're back there finding the holes in the zone like it's nothing. And then you got whoever the Vele, this dude decides to go out there and wants to win the the damn NBA dunk contest, jumping out the damn building on every damn throw. I'm like, Jesus. I mean, no shade on him. I mean, he made some good plays, but I mean, he went up for a couple of the passes. I'm just like, well, damn. You know what I mean? It was, yeah. This shit was a mess, man. This was a mess. Like I don't understand how you get your team, riled up to play somebody like the Rams, play somebody like the Packers. You get them going to play the Falcons twice a year, twice this season. But we come out here twice against the Saints, and shit the bed both times. Both of them.
Even though they was getting pressure on Bryce, they only sacked him one time.
Yeah, but late in the game.
Yes, but I was gonna say, but that one sack came at a costly time.
Costly.
You know what I'm saying? Came at a costly time.
Haven't been this mad since CJ Henderson got cooked by Mike Evans in that Week 17 game with Steve Wilson, bruh. Let me tell you, it was that game, and then when DJ Moore took his helmet off and goddamn Eddie Pinheiro missed him that extra point and the field goal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we both were hot that game.
Boy. Yeah,
we both was hot.
Oh my goodness, man. Let me tell you. Anytime you have offensive linemen, huh?
Can you hear me good?
Yeah, yeah, I hear you good.
Okay. All right.
Anytime you have offensive linemen and they're knock knee, they're going to get smoked every time. I wouldn't pay Icky either. Icky is knock knee is a motherfucker though.
Knock knee as hell.
Oh my goodness, yo. But my thing is though, okay, so we got We got 2 games left against Tampa Bay, and we got 1 game left against Seattle. And me personally, I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. I think the likelihood of us winning the division just went out the window down in New Orleans. You know what I mean?
Well, if everything plays out like it has been the past 5-6 weeks, we lost today. We win next week at home against Tampa, lose to Seattle, and win in Tampa.
Nah, throw all that out the window, Tony.
Just throw it out the window.
No, throw that all out the window, dog. We might get Tampa Bay at home next week. We might get Tampa Bay at home next week. I highly doubt we're gonna go down to Tampa Bay at the end of the season and beat them. I highly doubt it. I hope it happens.
Listen, Tampa Bay has a better quarterback than New Orleans. They have better wide receivers than New Orleans. They have better running backs than New Orleans. They got a better offensive line than New Orleans. Now, I know things been looking, kind of dysfunctional lately in Tampa, with Tampa Bay. I think they've lost like 5 of their last 6, something like that.
Yeah, they lost 5 in a row, I believe.
6-1. Yeah, so it ain't all peaches and roses. So again, this one sting, this one hurts. You know what I'm saying? And all that. So, but if we can, use next week as a get right game and build off of that, I'm just trying to keep some kind of hope alive. So,
man, hey, Superdome Moore said this mess scripted. Don't get mad. I can't help it, man. I can't help it, dog. I can't help it. This is just terrible, man. This is just terrible. You mean to tell me you can't get your team up to play the New Orleans Saints?
Who is Uncle Leroy? He said you look like Curtis Payne. Like you kick Calvin out of the house.
Hey, I feel like it.
God.
I feel like it, man. I feel like it. So if we would have won, we had a 62% chance to make the playoffs. Facts. Now it's 24. Yep, now it's 24. They said they just followed the script at the end. Man, I'm telling you, bro. And my thing is this. I'm just like, if this is a script, why is this a script for the NFC South? You know what I mean? It's
well, what do they mean to follow the script? They following the script.
They're saying that all this is scripted. It's scripted for more, what's the word I'm looking for? More entertainment. More people watch, more people, more entertainment. This, that, and the third. Like it's already set who's going to win. It's just the teams out here going by the script. But okay. But even so, I'm just like, yo, like, damn, like how many times we gonna be on the ass end of the script? You know what I mean? Can we flip the script over and read it right and say, no, the Panthers gonna do something good? Instead of somebody sitting on the script, and when it comes to the Panthers, they just fart on it. Like, nah, screw them. They ain't getting shit.
Damn, they ain't fart on it, did they?
I'm telling you, man. Man. Said no way Rose Boom should be back next season. Dude plays like he got Diddy baby.
Oh my god.
Yo.
I can't even lie. That's how he looks when he blitz and going in for the tackle. Like it's like having some damn glasses or contacts in through your lens. The quarterback looks like he in front of you, but he actually to the side. You know what I'm saying? So you end up reaching and tackling the air. I don't know. I don't know how to put his play when blitzing into words. It's
I,
just
I don't know. He's
it's
like
bad.
it's
It
like he's
looks
right
bad.
there, and then Roseman goes out of frame. Oh shit, man, I missed him. Damn. You
Yep.
know, and then it was crazy. Shout out to Mike Jackson. Mike Jackson made a hell of a tackle, knocked that ball out of boy hand, and Roseboom, you know, mind you, now that probably would have been a hard ball for him to be able to catch because he was diving for the ball and then he was trying to jump over some bodies, and I was just like, oh man, I was now that would have been big right there. Hey, Roadmaster, I don't know how we get Evero fired, man. And then let me say this. Now let me say this. I am not discrediting the job that Evero has done with this defense this year. Okay. I'm not discrediting that at all because this is not the same defense that we had last year. It's not the same. But when I say he shit the bed as far as his defensive calls today, you know, if anybody out there listening disagrees with me, you can disagree till the cows come home. I don't care. Okay. Evero shit the bed on defense today. All right. Especially down late. I mean, you it's like you playing this bend but don't break defense. But my thing is it's like in the third down, then you blitzing. You blitzing, but you still playing the zone with the guys you got left back there, and it's holes everywhere. Like what I always say, Tony, me and you could go back there. Let me tell you, shoot, you play quarterback. Hell, I think I could limp out there for a few yards and get 5 or 6 yards. You know, I can run a mini slant route. You know, maybe you know, shoot, I'm about 270 pounds. I might be able to run a cornerback over something, get an extra yard. you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yo, it's
man.
just it on top of the fact I ain't gonna say it's not that we lost. I'm not even gonna say that. On top of the fact that we lost, the way we lost, we lost. Them motherfuckers had what was it? 40 something seconds left, Tony, or 40 something seconds, or however was it? 40, 50 seconds with one timeout.
On the last
One
drive?
timeout. Yeah. One timeout. You know, and then you got to sit here and look at Phillip Rivers with his 97 kids coming out of retirement, coaching his son who did that. Hold on, wait a minute. I'll tell y'all in a second. Oh no, Seattle came back and won that game. They won by 2. So I'll be damned. Shit, okay. Indianapolis was beating them up until like the third quarter, I think. But yeah, you know, okay, so never mind what I was about to say because I thought the Colts won. You know, but hold on, I did want to get to Oh, okay. So I'm not the only one that thought this here because Bryce was sliding. Now, we know how Bryce slides. Okay, he was getting down and got belted into the ground, and they threw no flag, no flag whatsoever.
Yep. You're exactly
you
right.
Know? He said evil Eminem head ass. Oh my God. So yeah. Yep, that'd be anybody else. To get Simmons in at linebacker. We gotta do something. He was there. He was elevated to the roster today. This is the second time. So
he was on special teams.
No. So if he gets one more, they're gonna have to put him on the roster for the rest of the season. Yeah. But yeah, man. Yeah. Yep. But you know what? If Bryce had did more of a I guess a definitive slide, you know, then he probably would have got that call. But he kind of did that little toe tap, you know, like I'm just gonna get down, and they, yeah. He said, no way Nick Scott get brought back because because his hit stick power got bad boy oil all his tackling skill. I mean, I can't even get mad at Nick Scott too much today though. You know, I can't get mad at Nick Scott too much today. You know, and my thing is this, and there was one play late in the game, and I guess it's when they start throwing the Olave, and I'm sitting there like they go JC Horn, his ass is back, you know, 10 yards off the damn ball. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, why? And I looked at Jadell and I said, they're gonna get the first down here. I said, because you know why? I said he's gonna get to the sticks. I said he's gonna make an out route. He's gonna catch the damn ball because JC Horn is too far back and he's gonna have to play catch up. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And he's our, you know, our $90 million cornerback, you know, and like I said, you got him out there playing parking lot ball. I just don't get it. I don't get it. And then like with Evero, not Evero, but you know, Canales, I'm just like, dude, like can you put, you know, two games in a row together of decent, creative, situational play calling? You know what I mean? It's like, do you know what a plan B is? You know, do you know what a plan C is? It's like if you go out there and his original plan does not work, he don't. And let me tell you, if I got to scream and holler at that TV one more time for his ass in a 2-minute drill before halftime, you're sitting there with 3 timeouts and you're letting the clock run down, run down, run down. I'm just like, dude, you get the ball back. And I know we got 3 points. I know we got 3 points. We could have had 7. I think we could have done a little bit more had he did something with those his time management. You know what I mean? I'm just like, bro, you got 3 timeouts. Use them. But it's like he was so stuck on, I got to run the clock out just so I make sure that if we mess up, we don't give the Saints a lot of time to score before halftime. You know, and I get that. I get that. But still, though, this is every time we get the ball back in the second half, I promise you, we get a drive late in the second half, and Canales just sits there and lets the time run out. He just sits there. There's no hurry up. You know, there's no anything like that. I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, Uncle Leroy, I'm tired of it too, dog. I'm tired of it. Michael D said, I totally do not disagree with you. CJ cut your pass or two. We saw Phillip Rivers play today. Man, let me tell you, I'm a year younger than Phillip Rivers. I think I catch one pass. I might get knocked out on the play, but I'm gonna hold on to the ball. I'm going to say it. If your game plan is stage a game-winning drive in overtime, you're 100% losing. If we don't make the playoffs, only 3 more games of Evero. Let me tell you. Let me tell y'all this. No. Oh no. No. Go ahead and mark this down right now. I promise you. Evero, and you can say this like we say about Bryce. Okay, for those that don't want Bryce back here next year, Bryce has done enough. He's gonna be back. I guarantee he's gonna be the same thing with Evero. Okay, y'all might as well go ahead and get used to it. Evero ain't going nowhere. Okay, he is going to be back, and Dan Morgan's gonna get there at the podium, and they're gonna say we have to continue to give him more pieces to be able to play better on defense. Which I do agree. I do agree. I do think Evero is missing, you know, an elite edge rusher. Okay, I do think he's missing, you know, some speed and coverage skill at the linebacker spot. We definitely need us a cornerback help. You know what I mean? But even still, though, where does all that talent help you if you're still out there running this same damn scheme? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to put your exactly. You have to put your ball players, your shooters. You know what I'm saying? You have to put your shooters in a position to shoot, and he did not do that on those last 2 drives. He did not put them in a position to shoot whatsoever. Like those last 2 to 3 drives look nothing like the first half whatsoever.
Maybe
like
Supernova
whatsoever.
Maybe Supernova Moore was right, man. It was a script. Hey, but Roadmaster right here, he said, my thing with Evero is that umbrella coverage. Everybody open with a 10-yard cushion. Yeah.
He's talking about the quarters coverage.
Yeah. And my thing is this, and I'm like, okay, so even if we had another cornerback, you know, maybe up to the caliber of Jaycee Horn or close, or, you know, or getting there, you know, would that change these play calls from Evero? I honestly don't think it would.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you look at it, New Orleans played a lot of quarters coverage tonight. You know what I'm saying? They mixed in a little man here and there. They did some disguises. Looked like they were playing cover 1, but it was like cover 2 with man underneath. that play that Jalen Coker beat his man for that touchdown. That was cover 2 man.
Mhm.
So I mean they were mixing up their coverages as well. We just don't have a dominant front like they do. Like so last year we were one of the worst rushing defense in NFL history. We gave up like the third most points in NFL history. We all know that we need to get bigger bodies on that defensive line to go with Derrick Brown. Now we have those big bodies, but they're not pass rushers. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like they're
Yeah.
not pass rushers. They get to it when they get to it, or if you call it or scheme it. But see, that's the whole thing. It's hard to sit here and say that they can't do it when we seen them do it. It's almost like watching Dave Canales call plays.
Yeah.
We see
Yeah.
what you do when you open up the damn playbook and trust in your quarterback and your wide receivers or in your offense. Period. We
Mhm.
seen how beneficial that could be for us. We saw it in the first half today.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? It was
We saw
as
it in the first
open.
drive of the second half.
Yeah, in the first drive, second half, and then it was like after that. Matter of fact, I don't think Rico. And I have to go back and watch the film on it. That last drive that Carolina had, I don't think Rico touched the ball, did he?
You know what? Let me
I don't.
see.
I don't think Rico died because I know Chuba was in the game, if
Okay,
I'm
let
not
me
mistaken.
see. Bryce had an 11-yard run. Then we had a sack, 5-yard pass. Bryce had a 7-yard run, and
Mhm.
yeah, then we had a penalty. Yeah, nah, he didn't. Nope.
What what
Yeah,
what about the
exactly.
drive?
Nope.
What about that drive before that one?
The 3 plays and the punt. Chuba Hubbard, Bryce Young scrambles, Bryce Young short of McMillan. Nope. Mm-mm.
Yeah, like he wasn't even on the field the last those last two drives.
Romatt said we needed bigger bodies because Evero wants a 3-4, but we have 4-3 players. Hey, and you know what? And Malik, and I'll say this too. I agree with you on this one. I agree with you. But this is the same person that traded up to select DJ Johnson.
But you know what? Reason I disagree with Malik a little bit because you know how many players we had do you know how many players that we have currently on the team that played last week that used to be on the Rams with Evero?
Let me see. There's Nick Scott. There is Christian Roseboom, um, Bobby Brown the third, which I like Bobby Brown the third. You know, and, and
Mhm.
and I was screaming in the first half. I was sitting like, this is what we got him for. You know, he'll make a good play, and then Evero puts him on the sideline. He make a
The
good
answer
play,
eight.
Evero put him on the sideline.
We got 8 players that have played for Evero at some point in time, mainly when he was in Los Angeles. The only player that he had that we've had that he had that he that I'm sorry. The only player that we got when he was with that played for Evero in Denver was Joseph Jewell last year. That was the only
Mm,
player from Denver. And the Williams kid that's from South Carolina. That's uh that played defensive line. He's kin to DeAndre Hopkins.
mm,
I can't remember his name, but that was last year. But this year, there's like 8 players on our team defensively that played with Evero when he was with the Rams. So it's not to say that Evero hasn't went and got his guys, because I mean he's went and got guys that know his system, um, that he's comfortable with, that he's played with, coached or whatever. So
mm-hmm.
I mean, he's got some guys. So because let's be clear, I think Dan Morgan, Dave Canales forced him to go big on the defensive line because we know last year our damn starting nose tackle was only 300 pounds.
Yeah, good old
And
Shy
Shy
Tuttle.
Tuttle. You
Yep.
know, and you know, I think Dave and Dan kind of forced the issue to want to get bigger on the defensive line because they talked about it, you know, at
Mm-hmm.
the end of the season last year. So,
Yeah.
like I said, I think we have the pieces. I think we have the pieces. He didn't put those pieces in place to win the game at the end. And that's what's so disheartening.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
what's so disheartening.
Yep. Pretty much. Pretty much. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. I appreciate y'all for listening to my rant. Y'all helped me save a lot of backyard furniture and things in my office from being completely destroyed. You know, 'cause like I said, y'all know I don't go live after the games, usually win, loss, or whatever. But man, when I tell you
Oh, we
this
got
one
5
here,
sacks.
we had 5 sacks, dog. We had 5 sacks, no turnovers. Like man said, and still lost.
It's
Still
still,
lost.
yeah.
Still lost. Yeah. Hey,
But
he
you
said
know
feels
what?
like a third and 8
But
Mike
that's
Evans
true. But
situation.
that's true. We had a
Oh,
30-23. You don't remember that? We had him 30-23, and that Vele receiver for New Orleans number 14
yeah.
caught a 22-yard pass.
Mm-hmm.
22-yard
Yep.
pass. We had him 30-23.
Yep. Yep. And if I'm not mistaken, Evero blitzed on the damn play. When does this joker ever blitz on 3rd and 20 something?
It was a good call. It wasn't schemed right. When you because I've been calling for him to blitz. When you have somebody 30 and 15, 30 and long or better, you want to blitz because you want to get the ball out the quarterback hand as quick as possible. But the problem
Mm-hmm.
is you got your corner sitting 12 to 15 yards off the line of scrimmage, and then your safeties are sitting 20, 25 yards deep. It's nothing to run a little in cut, you know,
Yeah.
12-yard dig or something like that, catch it, and you know, possibly gain another 5 or 10 yards. And that's what the boy did for New Orleans. We ain't run no Tampa 2. You could have ran, you know, a lot of times when we in down package, if you don't want to run a linebacker up the middle, you got Trevor Moore right there. You could let him play the Tampa, you know, play that the middle field linebacker like he did in Green Bay when he got that interception. He
Yep.
ran the Tampa too. He played the middle field linebacker and got the interception.
Mm-hmm.
Man, he just
Yeah.
I'm really going to I can't wait for the all 22 to come out because I'm really going to really dissect those last three drives, dog. Because
You know what I'm
it
gonna
just
do?
didn't make no
You know,
sense.
you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna record the all 22. I'm gonna play it on my TV. I'm gonna see if we got an old VCR around here somewhere. I'm gonna try and record it on the VCR. I'm gonna go buy me a baseball bat. I'm gonna take that tape. I'm gonna go out in the front yard and I'm gonna flip it up in the air and try my best to knock it from here to Kingdom Come. Because I know where some VHS
Oh
tapes around
boy.
the house. I don't know if there's we got a VHS player anywhere. You know
You
what I
might
mean?
find one at the pawn shop somewhere.
Yeah, I might have to go look, dog. Bruh. Let me tell you, I'm so upset with this loss. The fact that we lost and how we lost. It says CJ
Yeah,
needs
see,
it. Man,
yeah,
let me tell
see,
you.
that's what he do.
Oh, let me tell you.
You need to build your little shed and put all your little, you know, things that's junk, you know, like a washing machine or something like that. And you just go in there one day when you need to release some anger, some stress. Just go in there and just beat the hell out of it.
Man, now mind you, if I was back home, you know, and grandma needed some wood cut up or something for she had one of them big, you know, stove heat metal heaters in the house. Big, I mean big one. Now mind you, she needed some wood for that. I could go out there and bust up a few logs or whatever. But you know, I ain't got none of that here now. My little fire pit back here is in dire shape, and I need to throw it away and get another one. But I'm serious, man. When I say the Panthers have pissed me off to no end today, I mean like literally. I haven't been this mad at a Panthers game in a long time. A long time. This season for me, I'm not even gonna lie. Like I said earlier, I feel like in certain ways it's more frustrating than last season. You know what I mean? Because it's like, all right, we up, shit, we down. We up, oh, we down. We up, oh shit, we down. Like, yeah, no.
No, we had 127 yards rushing. They had 81.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bryce was tied for yardage, rushing yards with Rico Dotto. They both had 49.
Hey, Tyler, I mean, damn Tyler Shuck. Tyler Show. Let me tell you, you put a C and a K in that damn thing, I'll call him Tyler Shuck. And damn this. Tyler Show was their leading rusher with 32 damn yards, dog. He led them in rushing with 32 damn yards. And we still lost this damn game. Yeah, man. I'm telling you. All right, well, you know, I don't know. Y'all probably heard the little dinner thing go off on here earlier, but yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Hey, again, I appreciate y'all for joining me. I don't even know if I'm gonna do a recap on this crap. You know, I might as well just go ahead and you know, I done said what I had to say. You know, tonight. I'll see if I feel like doing it tomorrow. You know, I might do it tomorrow. But yeah, man. Like the thumbnail says, I hate it here. Okay, I absolutely hate it here. I hate being a Panther fan right now. I'm always going to be a Panther fan, and I love this team. You know, with all I got, but I hate it here right now. You know what I mean? I absolutely hate it here right now. You know, but hey, and like Austin said, hey, on the Tampa Bay, man, on the Tampa Bay, that's all we can do, man. Hey, but again, cuz I appreciate you coming and joining me at the last second. You got anything to say before we get out of here?
Nah, man, I ain't got nothing to say, dog.
All right, man. Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat. I really appreciate y'all. Okay, and as always, y'all catch me on all social media at ArmchairGMCJ. I appreciate all the love and support. All right, and as always, Panther Nation, I'm gonna leave y'all with three things. Number 1, be good. Number 2, be safe. Number 3, pray that we can learn how to play something other than that crappy ass parking lot zone defense. And Dave Canales learns how to call a good game 2 games in a row. And let's pray that Bobby Brown III gets more playing time, because he's a force when he gets out there. I know that's like 5 or 6 things. But other than that, hey, keep pounding, man. I'll see you.